Hi, my name is Peter Vekselman, and thank you for inquiring about my real estate investor training program. Two things I want to accomplish in this video. Number one, I want to tell you a little bit about myself, some of my credentials in this industry, so you have a comfort level that when it comes to real estate, I actually know what I'm doing. And number two, I want to tell you a little bit about what happens when somebody does become a client of mine. First of all, just a little bit about myself. I've been successfully investing in real estate since the early 90s. Currently, up to now, I have now purchased over 1,200 real estate properties. So my experience lies all the way from houses to apartments, land, commercial deals, shopping centers, strip centers. I've even done such things like mobile homes and mobile home parks. I've built subdivisions. I've done developments. I'm versed on pretty much all the strategies you're going to see out there, from short sales to lease options to subject tos, foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, tax deeds. I'm very good with perspective. Perspective simply means this. If a client of mine wants to start making money right away, I understand how to do that. I understand all the current working flip models, wholesale models, and how to correctly implement them, but also understand long-term cash flow, rentals, residual income, and those types of strategies. And I'm familiar with all the financial models out there. What I mean by financial models is that from my perspective, it doesn't matter to me what kind of financial position, what kind of credit position my clients find themselves in. I always feel very, very confident I could design a working model for their circumstances. On top of that, I owned my own construction company, I owned my own property management company. I've even been a private lender. So these are my ways of saying that when it comes to this business, I'm very, very qualified to be a coach and a mentor. Now, having said this, I'll also tell you I'm extremely selective with any new private clients I bring on board for a couple reasons. Number one, I work with my clients myself, personally, one-on-one. I never, ever pawn them off on anybody. So I invest a tremendous amount of time, tremendous amount of effort into each and every one of my clients. And the bottom line is my clients get very, very good results. Number two, I'm still currently involved in the industry. I'm still currently investing. And obviously, as you know, something like that takes time. But overall, that's a good thing because that keeps me sharp. I have my pulse in a market. I know what's working. I know what's not working. Bottom line is my clients appreciate and actually benefit from the fact that I do what I coach and mentor them on. Now, if somebody were to become a client of mine, here's basically what happens. Number one, as I mentioned, I'd work with you privately one-on-one, and I would do that over a 12-month period. And during the 12 months, you and I would accomplish a number of things together. For instance, in the first 2 to 3 weeks, what I do is I put together a very detailed plan of action for you. That plan is based upon you. How much money you want to start making in this business, short-term, mid-term, long-term from now. It's based upon the kind of lifestyle you'd ultimately like to create for yourself. Obviously, the current market conditions from where you're located, your current financial situation, even how much time you have for this industry. I put those factors together along with some other mitigating things, and I come up with what I would call, it's almost like your own marching orders. And what it is, it's basically a plan that says, okay, here's where you are now, here's where you want to be in the future, and basically here are the steps that need to take place to get you there. So that takes me the initial couple weeks in terms of working with my new clients, but really it's what happens in the next 11 and a half months that are by far the most beneficial in terms of being a client of mine. And that's because in the next 11 and a half months, what I do at that point is I literally, step by step, I actually show you how to execute that plan. I'd literally tell you, today, here's what you do, and here's how you do it. Okay, done. Let's go to step 2. Today, here's what you do next, and here's how you do this step. Okay, done. Here's a situation that's come up. Let me show you how to look at it, analyze it, solve it. Here's a deal we do, and here's how we do it. Here's how we structure it. Here's how we put it together. Here's how you process it, close on it. Here's how you're getting paid on it. Here's a phone number of somebody. Give this person a call. They have access to the money you're looking for. Here's a phone number of somebody else. Give this person a call. They have access to the kind of deals that you can't find anywhere else. So if you can picture what I'm saying, what that basically does is I make sure that you stay on track. I make sure you don't deviate from the plan. Obviously, I make sure you make no mistakes along the way. My other goal is during that time frame is I'll actually help you close several deals. Now, what that does for you is a couple other things. Number one, obviously makes good money for you. But beyond that, what it does is it builds a sense of confidence in you. Confidence in the fact that at that point, you've been through the process, you've been through it several times, you've obviously made good money along the way. So really, by the time we get to that 12-month marker, at that point, you're kind of like the captain at the helm of the ship. You know everything works, you know everything functions, most importantly, you know what you need to do to drive the ship forward yourself. So this whole process develops over a 12-month period. First, I develop the plan, then I educate you on the plan, and then finally, I help you execute the plan. So here's the next step. Please fill out the form on this web page. Two things will happen. Number one, I'm going to send you a bunch of free stuff. Free things that I think you'll find extremely important as it relates to you and real estate investing. And number two, it'll give you and I a chance to begin a dialogue to see whether or not my coaching program is a good fit for you. Thank you, and have a great day.